there's no room for that in our game today.
What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and we got to talk about that incident with Draymond Green and Domantas Sabonis last night. Now, this is a prime example of two people can experience the same exact thing and see it totally different. From Draymond's perspective, Sabonis grabbed his leg and was trying to injure him. From Domantas Sabonis' perspective, Draymond has sat on him during the series so he couldn't get up. Really just putting his arm into him, slinging him to the ground every chance he gets. And Sabonis thought that Draymond was going to stomp on him, so he grabbed his leg just to get from under it. And so Draymond stomps on him like a wild stallion. It's caused so much of an uproar and a divide amongst sports fans. You know, Shaq even sounded off on it. You had Steph, Fox, all of the guys, Klay, everybody has their think pieces on it this morning, and we're going to check out what everyone had to say.
Sit up here and be a hypocrite. I did the same thing. I really would. Don't be grabbing me, because what am I going to do? Like, if I stay there and just try to run forward, I'll fall. You got to get them up off you. And if you're up off you and you're in the way, you might get stomped on. Was it a dirty play? Of course it was a dirty play.
But then just say that and leave it alone.
Hey, if you don't grab me, this won't happen.
It is, yeah.
Domas, what did you just take us through kind of that play with Draymond there in the fourth quarter?
I love the competition. I love the playoffs. The challenge on taking on the Warriors. I got hit earlier in the game in the jaw there, so when I fell, I was kind of protecting myself, and then obviously the incident happened, and I feel like there's no room for that in our game today.
Draymond said that you grabbed his or held on to his ankle, and he's trying to. Did that happen from your?
I feel like it's the playoffs. A lot of things happen, but at that point, I get pushed. I'm falling on the floor. I'm just trying to protect myself. And then whatever happened.
How are you feeling?
The test came back good. Just a bit sore, but should be good. We'll run some more tests tomorrow.
Did you see the video?
Yeah.
Just when you see it, you lived it, but when you see it, does it look even worse?
No, like I just said, I love the competition, love everything about, the playoffs and facing the Warriors. But, I feel like that in our game is it's not allowed.
There's heated competition, and, does it make you look at him any different?
No, he's a great player. He comes and he competes, he's the defending champions. We know it's going to be a physical battle out there, so we're just trying to do what we can to help my team win,
What do you think about the fact that he was kind of egging on the crowd while you're still down on the floor, and he's sitting there trying to put his hand to his ear, let me hear those boos?
It's Draymond, that's how he plays, it's his game, he's had a successful career, and there's nothing about what happened. I just feel like it's not, you just can't have that in our game today.
Domas, beyond the ejection, do you feel like the league needs to do more discipline-wise?
That's not on me. That's the NBA. Whatever they feel is right. They will decide.
How important was it for you to stay in the game, come back, and finish it out after that?
Of course, I'm one of the guys on the team. And I gotta finish out. It's an important game. At the end of the day, it's a game. And we're in a playoff series, and I'm trying to help my team do whatever I can do to help them win.
What did you think of the penalties levied in game? I think it was technical for you, ejection. Yeah.
They do all the reviewing and all that. And whatever they decided to do. It's just part of the game, I'm just trying to stay on the court and help my team.
You mentioned obviously the
Draymond, can you just walk us through what happened there?
My leg got grabbed. Second time in 2 nights. Referees just watch it. I gotta land my foot somewhere. And I'm not the most flexible person, so it's not stretching that far.
So you didn't really see where you were stepping, you just kind of...
I can only step so far, and I'm pulling my leg away, so it is what it is.
What was the explanation they gave? I know they gave him a technical, then obviously you flagrant too.
The explanation was I stumped too hard.
How hard was this on the ground for that long?
No, I wasn't surprised that he stayed on that long.
Is it 2 times you've been held with Sabonis, both times?
No, it was Monk last game, right on the baseline under the rim. So either you're going to stop it
John Goble was looking at Monk hold my leg the last game and just let it go. And Zach clearly was watching my leg get held this game and let it go. So I guess ankle grabbing is okay.
How would you describe your actions and the crowd's actions after that? You certainly egged them on. Did you feel you needed to respond to them, or were you hearing anything that you needed to respond to there?
No, I'm just having fun. It's a fun game, fun atmosphere to play in. So it's fun.
Draymond, you guys have been down where you want to come.
Did you see the Sabonis Draymond thing, and did that change the dynamic of the game at all? Did that change like what you were feeling, what the team was feeling?
I didn't see it happen live. I got a rebound and was headed down the other way. I know he grabbed his foot, and I don't know what you're supposed to do in that situation. He obviously finished the rest of the game, so I know he's a tough guy, but I'm sure he's gonna be all right. But it's just a matter of, after that we tied the game with whatever it was, 5 minutes left or 4 minutes left. So we still responded. You'd love to have Draymond out there, obviously, to finish the game just because of what he does for us. But yeah, I didn't think it was anything other than what they said it was, and hope we move on to game 3.
Steph.
What are you gonna do when someone grabs your foot when you're running full speed? Like, that's a dirty. Just fully grabs your foot and yanks on you. That's not cool, man. I'm not saying what Draymond did was right, but like, you can't just grab somebody's foot when they're taking off in a full sprint. That's not cool. I don't do that. Like that's crazy.
I mean, going against him and some guys in this league, that it's going to get physical. Obviously, that shouldn't happen. But at the end of the day, we're protecting our teammate. And, I mean, that is what it is at the end of the day.
You know him personally. Just what are your thoughts on that entire scene?
Yeah, I didn't see what he did afterwards. But for sure, it's a flagrant 2 for sure. And it'd be interesting to see what the NBA does after they review it. But I didn't see the aftermath.
And Domantas, is he all right? Have you heard?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think he might be getting checked out now, getting X-rays and all that stuff, because it was pretty hard stomp.
Sam Amick, The Athletic. Mike, you talked pregame about it.
So you heard from everybody, man, and you saw how vastly different some people saw it. Obviously the Kings are saying there's no place in the game for that, and obviously Klay is pointing to the grabbing of the ankle. What I will say about Draymond is, it seems like he feels like he can bully anybody, and when it's returned, he wants to cry. Like, he's asking for an X-ray on his ankle now. Granted, grabbing an ankle is dangerous, but ain't nothing wrong with his ankle. He walked on off the court. He was fine. He said he feels soreness. There's no room in the game for that. He's been falling on Sabonis, knocking him down all series. So when someone does something back to you, you just got to take it for what it is. Now, I love this physical basketball. I ain't saying that I don't like it. I'm just saying if you're going to dish it out, you got to be able to take it. And what I will say this will do, I'm looking forward to seeing how the officials call game 3. I felt like the whistles early on were favored towards the Warriors last night in the game. And, Monk came in with nuclear. It was a point in the second quarter where they kind of came back and took some control of the game. And I thought that spurt right there hurt the Warriors. But I looked to see how it'll be officiated going forward, because we're obviously reaching a point where there may be a fight or something somewhere in this series if it isn't real back in. Emotions are high. I wonder what's going to happen to Draymond in game 3 for that stomp. Sabonis, you can't grab legs. I think Sabonis should take him a foul and just, when Draymond goes up for a layup, foul him as hard as possible when he's in the air so that he hits the ground, but don't take it down on someone's lower extremities, grabbing their leg like that, because you could have easily popped it out of place. If Draymond would have took off running, you really could have hurt him. Now, Draymond, you can't cry wolf when you've been stomping, sitting on players all game. But I will say this, it's their fault they're letting you bully them. Sabonis, he needs to take one offensive foul where he's dribbling and he needs to turn into Draymond's chest with extreme force and knock him down one good time. You know, one he's going to feel, almost cave his chest in. Don't let him, because I noticed on Sabonis post-ups, when he starts backing down, he's going further out towards the three-point line. When Draymond's on him, no, you don't even dip that shoulder. Turn like Shaq used to with wide shoulders. Don't hit the face. Turn low with it and right in the sternum. And create your space and let them know that you won't be bullied, because then you won't feel like you need to make that play on his ankle like you did. Like, I'm scared he's going to stomp on me. No, it needs to be established that if he stomps on me, he knows repercussions are coming. So that's what I would say to him. He needs to establish physicality. And if I'm the Sacramento Kings going forward, I'm going to go get some guys. Let me go get, we need a vet. Who would y'all say? Like, if PJ Tucker becomes available, get somebody like that. Who is somebody that's really physical, man? I like, go get you some physical veterans that if Draymond tries something like that, he's going to have to stand toe-to-toe with them. I feel like that's what this young bunch needs, because they don't have that player on their roster right now. They need somebody. Go grab you a James Johnson. Go grab you somebody. And they don't even have to play a lot, but just have them over there just in case Draymond or somebody like that gets out of hand. I feel like that would be the next step for them, but I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.